Okay. Oh, we recording. Good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Whenever you're watching this video. I am in the bathroom, as you can see. I'm trying to get my life in order and put on clothes and look like a human being and not a freaking zombie. That's what I'm doing today. Just got all cleaned up, nice and fresh and so clean. And now my nose is running. I think I've inhaled way too many paint fumes than one should even have to do. So anyway, I figured that I would just come on here and chit chat with you guys. I just put up the video. The undercut has growed out. I just put the video up of the completed bookshelf wall unit situation. So that's what you guys are probably watching while I'm filming this video here. And give me 1 second. Let me just grab a piece of a tissue because my dang nose is running. What is happening here? Oh God, stay congested. Don't know what's happening. But anyway. So that video just went up literally probably like 20 minutes ago. And here I am again recording a chit chat because I kind of like to bring you like what the next plan of action is, right? Being that this is now my life. This is my life. House to home, decor, building, construction. This is my life now, right? So like prior to that, I brought you along that process. So now I'm bringing you along this part of the journey because it's my life. And that's what I do. I vlog my life, right? Anyway, I know a lot of you have been like, listen, y'all on 5,000 in that house. Like, what is happening? What is happening? What's going on? Why are y'all moving at lightning speed with the house, right? And I know it looks like that. Well, it is like that. It really is. We're literally jumping from one project to another one, right? Now, the bookshelf situation, okay, well, listen. When I designed that bookshelf in my mind, right, to me, it looked like it was going to be so simple. But then I had to realize Ron is very meticulous. He's very professional and very on point with everything he do. Because for him, it's his showpiece. And I totally get it. And I'm that way with a lot of stuff too. So our two minds explode together when we have these ideas, or if I see something and then I express it to him and then he get on SketchUp and draw what he think I'm trying to describe and then he create it, right? So that's what happened with Bookshelf. Bookshelf was, in my mind, very simple, or it's the points. Hey, it's gonna be quick. And then him, and then a week later, okay, we took the whole project on. Bam, it's done now. Thank you, God. Because I promise y'all, I see these projects and ideas in my mind. They look small and they go, okay, I can do that. Hey, it's nothing. I got this. And then they become these long, drawn, stretched out things, right? So that's what I bring y'all here on the channel, right? So it's dark. This room doesn't get a whole lot of good light in here. And I don't have my tripod. I'd be so glad when we get to this room, because this ain't it. This is not it, sis. Where can I sit y'all at? I want to be near the window, so y'all can see me. Here I go finna ghetto rig something up. As always. Is that too much backlight? Or no? Yep, I think it is. Maybe if I don't move. Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on the lights to 100%.
Okay.
This smart house shit. Oh my God, I can't hardly get with it, y'all. It makes me nervous. So anyway, to bring you guys up to speed with where we are right now, right? So bookshelf is complete. And you have seen quite a few house to home changes since I've been in Ron's life, since Ron has been in my life. Literally like date one when I first came to this house. I was like, hey, have you ever thought about painting? You know what I'm saying? And from there, it's been like a snowball effect of change, constant change. And I'll just be honest because I'm a very transparent person and it's my life, right? I made a conscious decision to share my life here on YouTube and bring you along the process, those who ever find it interesting, okay? It is no secret Ron did at one point share this house with his spouse, okay? So we both had spouses, right? And they shared this home together, right? Moved here, had this home together, no longer together. She's where she is in her new home, whatever the case is. He's here with this house, okay? And so upon us getting more and more serious with each other in our dating, we both knew that we were the one for the other person. We knew we were each other's soulmate, okay? That wasn't going to change. That's just what it was. Hey, your past is your past. Your past is your past. We're in the future right now. In the present, this is it, right? So, yes, absolutely. Upon coming into this home and it being decorated, mainly how he tried to decorate it after they went their separate ways, it just wasn't my flow, okay? It wasn't my flow. And it was never really like me just coming in trying to take over. That was never like the plan, right? Because I'm totally fine in my penthouse, right? You all know for a fact, even prior to meeting him, girl, I was trying to get on a van, a bus, or something and be on the road gone, okay? The penthouse itself was downsizing from the penthouse, right? Oh, penthouse is too much space. Oh my God, my life was all figured out. And then the universe said, no, this is your life right here, okay? So here I am, right? So naturally coming into a space that was once shared with someone from that person's life, I needed. I don't know about no other woman, and I don't know, okay? But I knew I needed to shift the energy, for one, in the space to me, and I needed to make it look more like me. If I'm going to be here and he wants me here, that's been the whole premises really since you guys have started watching the House to Home series. It has been Ron leading the ship in saying, Sharon, listen, whatever it takes for you to feel comfortable and for this house to feel like your home, tell me what it is we need to do and we're going to do it, period, right? And so that's what's been happening, okay? So it looks fast on camera because I'm a vlogger and I record and I have to constantly stay up on my content. So I break a lot of the videos and projects up and then I upload them and give them to you guys for content and for you to watch as they're happening too. So it does look super fast in like one project to the next, and it kind of is, but we do take breaks, if that makes sense. Like, I'll save a video or I'll cut a video or edit it in a way where I can get multiple footage for a video and then put that up for you guys. But we do actually rest. A lot of times we do rest. in between. Now, usually when we're working on a project, right, like we just did the bookshelf, we're already talking about the next project, right? It's already the next one. So the first thing you guys saw happen here was the entire downstairs got painted. Brand new paint job, made a whole world of difference in itself. And then a little bit of detail came into play with adding to the crown molding and adding to the baseboards to just kind of beef it up and add to the traditional value of this home. Then the floors was another huge, very expensive undertaking. The floors, right? And then of course the wine room is what I call it. The chill spot, the wine room, dining room connection, then that unfolded, right? Literally all at the same time. Because we got a good deal. Well, I ain't gonna really say a good deal, but we didn't have to wait for furniture. So it did cost a little bit more because it was readily available, I guess you could say. So there's been a lot of money being spent for the projects, but it's also been allotted for the projects that we do. Everything is discussed, agreed upon. If we disagree, then we come to a common medium on how we're going to figure out, well, what's the next move, what we're going to do. It's always a discussion, and I hit the easy button, okay? I learned a lot from my past relationship. Let me say that. I learned a lot from being married to the same man twice. I learned a lot from that relationship, that marriage, and I don't regret not one aspect of that. Like, Montana and I are still cool. We'll always be cool. We don't talk, but we will forever be cordial and adult enough to each other where it's never going to be petty. You know what I mean? It'll never be petty with he and I, right? But I learned a lot from being a wife, right? So with Ron, a lot of stuff to me that normally would have been an argument or something I could have blown up or just acted a fool about, I hit the easy button. That's what we call it. Ron and I literally hit the easy button. And that's what we'll say that. Like, if, let's say, I'm going to give you an example, right? Give you an example. When we were doing the bookshelf, right, I had initially painted all the inserts the dark grizzly gray, which is also the leftover paint from the theater room, right? So it wasn't really no use in letting it go to waste. Plus, I love the color. It's absolutely beautiful. I knew it would make that bright white pop, and the decor plus the lights when they get added, right? And so after I got all that done, Ron was like, well, I really want to paint where the TV insert goes the same grizzly gray. What do you think? I said, I think you should leave it white. Okay? I think you should leave it white. And he was like, well, why? I said, well, eventually the TV's going to cover it anyway, and you won't even see it. But I also told you guys, Ron don't like empty spaces. He don't like empty stuff, right? So while there's no TV there, in his mind, if a color is there, that's sufficient enough to the TV come. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you don't. So I was like, well, I say keep it white. The TV come, it come, whatever the case is. My TV, you buy a new TV. However, whatever. But to me, I would leave it white. Well, I really want to paint it gray. I think it'll look good gray. If you don't like it, I'll paint it back the regular color. I said easy button. Hit the easy button. Paint it gray. You want it gray? Paint it gray. Is the gray gonna kill me? Absolutely not. Was it worth arguing about? Nope, it wasn't. So I hit the easy button in this relationship a lot, only because I know how to pick my battles now. Things that used to tick me off and blow me over the edge, like some of the dumbest, simplest things, when I think back on that, it's like for real, Sharon, seriously. Which I feel like a lot of us women do, okay? I feel like because we are emotional creatures by law, God has made us that way. And so we're very sensitive in a sense. We're very sensitive. And it doesn't take a lot to just send us over the edge. And Lord forbid you add some hormones in there and some extra chemical stuff going on, honey, you liable to kill somebody. But this relationship, he always hit the easy button. And we say it. Hit the easy button. Done. It's nothing to argue about. Life is so short, so precious, right? And the things when you really think about the stuff that you argue with, if you think about the last argument with your significant other, if it wasn't something like so freaking major, right? Like a life-changing major situation, and it was just like an argument, disagreement, whatever the case was. If you really think about that argument, how important was the argument to you? Even if you stood by whatever the argument was about. Now, I'm not saying something serious and like, hey, wait a minute now, pull out the knife type situation. Not an argument like that, but just something where maybe you didn't agree. Something simple. When you look back on it, how really important was it? Was it worth the argument or the blow up or you know what I mean? I had to, sometimes you got to look in the mirror and do a self-analysis, okay? And I can look back and I can recall a lot of times where, and this is what happens too. I don't even know how I got off on this damn rant, but we're here, so let's get with it. Here's the thing. Alpha males, beta males. Okay? Alpha women, beta women. Beta women are more submissive. Alpha women, more headstrong, more independent, more, hey, you can't tell me what to do. Hey, back off, buddy. Okay. I had to take on a alpha female role in the past. I had to, okay? I had to. I am a person that will never follow anybody, any man, okay, that I feel like can't lead me. You ain't gonna lead me down a dark road to get my head bust to the white meat. Absolutely no, sir, right? I can't do it. An alpha male, however, that's not an asshole. Let's be clear, because there's a difference. Some alpha males are so beat your chest type guys. They're assholes at the end of the day, right? There's no meeting them in the middle. It's just what they are. It's how they made up. And then you have an alpha male that respects you as a woman, right? And is willing to meet you halfway and say, in a gentle, calming, non-demeaning kind of a way, hey, babe, listen, this is a great idea, or I like this, but I think we should do this, and this right now, and maybe we'll do this, and this later. I can walk away feeling great with a conversation like that with an alpha male, right? I can follow him. But I can't follow someone that will talk to me like I ain't nothing, and I walk away feeling like an ant wearing high heel shoes. No, it's just not going to work. So Ron and I, he's definitely an alpha male. But the alpha male that is so hit the easy button, listen, very attentive, very, what you think, very caring and nurturing, but still is a natural born leader, period. And I think that's so sexy. Like, it's mind blowing, right? I've never had a man like that I would follow to the end of the earth because I trust him before. All that from some damn home improvement project. Sharon, get back on track. Anyway, y'all, so right now, okay, initially the kitchen was going to be the next big project. So we look at the spreadsheet, honey. Rhonda's a spreadsheet. Y'all think the tape measure, you think the tape measure serious. The spreadsheet game is 10 times seriouser than the damn tape measure, okay? And I love that because that balances me. I am a person, I make my own money. I do what I want with my money. Hey, you can't tell me nothing with my money. Like, I work for this. Like, I do what I want to do. Okay? With him, the balance is, well, Sharon, okay, listen, I get it, you know. But I think a smarter solution or a smarter thing to do would be this. And then when I think about it, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't go to Home Goods today. Maybe, okay, I get it. This right here is more important. Or whatever the case is. I'm just giving you an example, right? So, that being said, everything is on a spreadsheet. Everything is looked at. I'm talking down to the penny. I'm so not even joking with y'all. I'm talking down to the penny. Okay? It's no joke. And I love it. I love that. So, again, we did a lot of, it was costly, but not over the break the bank type of costly changes so far here in this house, okay? With the downstairs area. The floors, they were costly. Living room, dining room, okay, but very doable. But the major was the floors. That was like a huge chunk of money. And to me and to him, we both felt like it was totally worth it. Chris, the guy who did the floors, totally worth it, right? And so the next undertaking was going to be the kitchen, because we felt like, and we knew, well, we know this. We're going to do the kitchen, okay? Because it's simple, really. The kitchen, the cabinets, change out the cabinets, Ron backsplash, bang that out. Only thing that we won't do is install our own countertops when we go pick those out. The countertops, we'll have professionals come out, install the countertops, blah, blah, blah. That will be probably the most costly part of the kitchen, because everything else, labor-wise, material-wise, Ron can do, right? But we skipped the kitchen and went straight to the family room area, because that was going to be a place where I hung out the most. It was the room in this house that at that time was the most comfortable room for me, and the energy in that room was so different than any other rooms here in this house for some reason, right? And trust me, I have been getting this energy in this house right. You know how people can leave stagnated energy, right, behind in a place that's not a place you've been, I spittled, not a place you've been or lived. Even with some of the apartment I'm in now, the penthouse, I call it, that was brand new, so nobody had ever been there before me. The first one, no one had ever been there before me. Well, no, I think that one was. That one was. My house that I have right now, my home, my daughter stay in. No one had ever lived there, had the house built. So I was able to create my own energy within that space. But coming into any space that's not a place you've been, right, could be stagnated energy left behind for whatever reason, right? And I felt that when I first walked into this house. I felt a very heavy, unhappy, unsettled home. I did. I felt that. And I expressed that to him. And I had been diligently working on clearing that stagnated, ugly, nasty, heavy, dark ass energy out of here. If I'm going to be here, I need for it to be crystal clear, happy like the penthouse. Okay, like my own vibe. That's what I've been working on here. And one might say, well, Sharon, decor changes and all of that or whatever doesn't. Yeah, yes, it do. It can definitely help the process in the energy shift, because you're looking at something that's you and not someone else. And through that, you could also shift the energy through many ways. but in appreciating something that you put into it and something that wasn't already there existing can make a whole huge difference. And so that's why you guys feel like it's been like lightning speed with the home renovation changes and all that jazz. He's down for making it me. Erasing that energy, not his history, not his past, because I'm not going to erase my history or my past with my ex-spouse. Like, I'm going to always love Monte, always have love for him. I expect the same for him and his spouse, regardless of what that dynamic was. You understand what I'm saying? But being here and me being here, it needed to be a shift. Okay, sis? So that's what I've been doing, shifting, getting it right. And that space downstairs is my happy spot, right? It's my happy spot. So we skipped the kitchen and went over there, and I banged that out. Literally saw it in my mind. Ron, this is what I like. This is what I want. This is how I want it to look and feel. Boom. Created it. There you go. Hey, Ron, I want a bookshelf. I really feel like that wall is lacking something and needs some balance. Hey, the man built a damn house on the wall. Here we go. So now looking at it, like in that space, like, right? He had initially agreed, okay, Sharon, that's your space. You're right. I got the upstairs man cave. He can game in that room. He can play music in that room. It is a total man cave. Ron is a music guy. Y'all know this. I mean, it's just a man cave. And then he have the actual theater for movie watching. Theater. Everything, even this TV here in the bedroom, everything is surround sound. Everything, he needs that audio because he's big into sound, right? Everything has a sound or some bass or some, I ain't gonna say her name because she right here looking at me, but she everywhere. She do everything in this house on command, literally. And it creeps me out, but I'm trying to get used to it because that's just what it is, right? Anyway, so we're in the family room, right? It's done now. It's complete. So the treads, okay, let me stop. So we're in the family room, and of course, right adjacent is the kitchen. It's the very first thing you can see, right? So I told you, when we finish a project, it's already, wheels are turning for the next project to come, okay? So we're in the family room. He looks over at the kitchen area and he says, because of that stark white bookshelf popping like it's popping, he was like, gosh, it's really time to go ahead and do the kitchen. Like, the kitchen is must, right? And you know, we're hosting we're hosting Thanksgiving, which is not that far away. So again, it's another costly thing, plus the floors in the family area. A lot of you guys ask, well, if you guys are going to do the floors, why even put all that stuff in that room? Well, it's going to go in the room anyway. And just like prior to the floors getting done, everything had to be moved anyway, right? So if the stuff was available for the taking, why not have purchased it and just have it? And if we have to move it to get the floors done, we just have to move it. And so initially we talked about just doing a laminate that was very close in color to that floor, right? Well, last night he said, you know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet and just go ahead and pay Chris to come back and install actual hardwood floors in this space here. So it'll be a continuation of the current floors that we have redone in the family room, which is another huge undertaking because those, it won't be like refinishing the floors. It'll be an actual installation of raw wood, then stain. So all of that, another costly project. But visually and economically for the house itself, the value it'll add to the house will be astronomical. And he will probably get it back if he ever sells the house. You know what I'm saying? So That's like one of the next things that's gonna happen. Major. It's the floors getting redone in the family room, the kitchen. I am going to do laminate in the sunroom. That doesn't call for hardwood floors in that room, okay? I can get away with a laminate that closely matches, again, the floors in that space. And that space is going to be completely girly, okay? I'm talking girly as in we have already been mentally, verbally collabing on what I want it to look like, because I expressed to him I am not comfortable with all the windows. So we had to come up with a way, and I designed this. I designed this idea, and when it unfolds, you guys, you'll be like, oh, okay. A way to make it look like all those windows aren't there. I only want half of the windows, and that one wall I showed you in the last video, I want that to look like there are no windows. And I mentally said it. Well, I said it to him. This is what I envision for that room, that space, so that I can continue my business, add to the business, and still have all this space for my office area and my girl chill cave, right? And as I'm saying what I want it to look like, his wheels are turning, and he immediately said, I got you. I know exactly how I'm going to construct it. I'm going to make it in a way that you could even move it if you want to. Like, that's how we do. Two minds. My idea, he taking it in, boom, an explosion happens. Wow, here we go. Now, because I still do have the penthouse and my office is penthouse, whatever, I'm not in a big rush for that room to get done, because I know we have a lot of other little things we need to do here. For example, the risers to the stairs, right? They need to be repainted, a stark white, right? That simple, very quick, a day's project. All the white, just painted whiter, right? There's a space in between the dining room and the wine room area up top on the header that needs to be painted ceiling white. All the craftsmanship that he put above the doors, that needs to be painted white. It's just the actual stock color. So it needs to be painted. So little projects like that we skipped over, we done them, skipped over the actual finishing of them. We want to go back and take care of all that stuff, right? So that it'll just make sense. The foyer area coming into the house, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he brought that I put a table there as an entryway table because he didn't like that empty corner. He put that little table, so we got two tables in the damn entryway because Ron don't like empty space. It's supposed to be a chair there, so you can sit down, put your shoes on, take your shoes off, okay? That's neither here nor there. The easy button, I hit it. You want the table there, put the table there. I don't care. It's whatever, right? Simple. So the little small projects we're going to work on. Now, Ron was off for a whole week. He took a whole week off. Now, normally, that would have been our vacation time. We would have got away, just let our hair down. But we felt like we have plenty of time to do that. We enjoy transforming the home. He enjoys coming home to something new and different every time. He can feel the energy in the house changing. That's a beautiful thing. He lived here before me, so that's a beautiful thing to come in your own space and it feels good. Okay? So it was more important to us to just do house stuff. Right? So that being said, I have rambled on with y'all, brought you up to speed. I hope I brought you up to speed. Hope I answered questions that you may have had questions about, or I've answered them somehow, some way, whatever the case is. I don't know. Yeah, so small projects, little stuff. He has to change out the thing y'all hate so much. When y'all gonna get rid of that thing out of the living room? He bought a new one. We just ain't put it on. All you guys do, unscrew it, put the new one on. Done. So little tiny things that we just kind of skipped over in the midst of the bigger projects, we're gonna go back and tap those. Stairs, paint that. Put the treads back on the black stairs that I painted. Simple. And it's simple stuff like that if I don't push it, Ron will leave it. He'll leave it. It'll just be whenever. So I have to kind of stay on him. Like, okay, Ron, listen. Come on, we got to, And he needs that. He told me, I need that. Because you're right. I'll just say, them treads will just be sitting right there like no. So all the little things, right? Then we'll get back to, we've recovered, or we'll be recovering from the major spends, right? To go back and put spreadsheet out and then do another major cost, which is the floor, of course. But it'll make a world of difference. And then my little office area, like literally, I feel like that is if not a day's work, well, I'll say 2 days, technically. Because by the time I have it all figured out exactly to a T, the floor installation will say a day, and then the actual paint, decor, all that stuff, another day. So I will literally bang that area out in, I'll say, a weekend. When I get to it. Easy button for us. It's always the easy button. Always use the easy button in your own relationship. I said I would say that, I guess. Use the easy button in your relationship. Pick your battles. Everything is not an arguable situation. It just ain't. Think about all the beautiful and positive things that you could be focusing on as opposed to something that's mediocre. Now, if it means a lot to you, don't back down from that. But have a discussion like adults and come to a happy median with whatever that is. But always, always stand by what you feel in your heart to be what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So pick your battles. Pick your battles. Choose your battles. It is what it is. All that being said, hopefully this video it's very long and chatty, and I ain't said nothing about nothing, but hopefully you took something from it, okay? So I am about, look, I put on regular clothes today, girl. I'm about to go to the penthouse and do some office admin stuff at my house. I did go over there the other day and clean up. I have a mirror, I told you guys. I don't know, did I tell y'all? I have a mirror in my trunk that I bought for the penthouse that I now need to respray paint again because it got messed up when we was hauling something in the back and I hadn't taken it out the car yet. So it got scratched up again. So I need to spray paint it again. Maybe I should do that here. It'd be easier to spray paint it here than to take it all the way home and spray paint it at the penthouse. So I'll probably take it out the car and spray paint it here and then take it home. But anyway, that's what I'm about to do. I'm headed to the penthouse right now to do some admin stuff. I got orders to fill. Etsy store is still in business, you guys. I usually link the Etsy store at the very top of the description in all of my videos. If you don't see it, I assure you, if you go back a few videos, it's in there. In case you want to go buy you something. I think this ring, I don't know if I have any more of these in the store or not, but this ring is one of, I have them in different colors. This one is like a red color. This one was in the store. So pretty. All these bracelets were in the store. This was the staple bracelet. Look, I'm shameless promotion. This is in the store. This one, I think this is the one that's engraved with She's So Fabulous on that one. I don't know if I still have those in the store or not. These always sold out in the store. Couldn't keep them. Anyway, I'm trying to lower the stock in the store so that I can replenish it with new stuff. And plus, I don't want to... Anyway, that's it for the video for today. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to just chit-chat, bring you guys up to speed. Again, I hope it was helpful to anyone that may have had questions. I am going to go live. I know y'all probably like, listen, lady, you told us you was going to go live every Thursday, and then you did it twice or maybe 3 times, I don't know, and a couple pop-ins and ain't done it since. I'm wrong for that. I know it. I'm sorry. I am going to go live so I can actually interact with you as opposed to just a recorded video. I love you guys. To the moon and back. And I will catch you in the next